County man accused of killing his 8-year-old relative was found competent to stand trial today after previously being found not competent. Davion Lathrop was found not competent back in July, but the defense objected to the findings and requested another exam. The trial will now move forward with a final pretrial conference now scheduled for July 10th with jury selection and trial to follow. Lathrop is accused of first-degree intentional homicide and hiding a corpse after the girl's body was found in March of 2024 in a plastic tote in the laundry room.